Hey, what's up, guys? You guys seen this before, haven't you? I didn't know what to do anymore, so I decided I would redo the whole entire series. I know they're coming out with a patch in a few months. They said 20 to 30 days, which is a completely long time, and I've already wasted enough time waiting for a stupid patch, and I've also already advanced that season by resigning and joining the Atlanta Hawks, thinking I could just join back, but that didn't happen. So I decided just to simulate the whole game, simulated the whole season. I got into the playoffs once again. That's how legit the Blazers are, and we actually do pretty good. We actually get to the finals just to lose to the Miami Heat. We beat my hometown Spurs, and that's not bad. Losing to the Miami Heat in the finals for a team that had hardly any hype and no expectations. That's a big thing to accomplish. Unfortunately, what sucks is, since Xbox One is having the majority of the problems with this game, even though if it's the better console, my career guy got completely reset. I don't care much for my career. I hardly ever play it, so I'm cool with my guy getting reset. It's just the fact that all the things I bought for my career player, for my MyGM, is completely erased. All the things I've got, like the boost attributes, pep talk, I don't even know what those things are, but all the money or VC I've spent for those attributes are gone, and I have to rebuy them all over again. But since I simulated a whole first season, my roster is completely the way the Blazers have it right now in the NBA. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to make it my way and bring back some of the little flavor I had with my old, I guess you could call it old now, Blazers MyGM. I'm going to bring back a few familiar faces, but other than that, my roster is going to be completely different. But it's for the better. Now we're going into the 2014 draft, and surprisingly enough, Andrew Wiggins or Jabari Parker or Joel Embiid aren't the first overall pick. But Marcus Smart is the first overall pick. I mean, I could have easily seen that last year if he went straight into the NBA. But there's a lot of talent this year. Not superstars, but talent. What blows my mind is the Harrison brothers are picked over Andrew Wiggins. Wow. I mean, I had a choice, as you guys saw. I had the choice to pick either Andrew Wiggins or Jabari Parker or Joel Embiid. But I decided to pick Jabari Parker, my favorite player in college right now. I'm not on the Andrew Wiggins hype train like everybody else is, thinking he's the next LeBron James or the next whatever. This draft class seems amazing, but I don't know about the Harrison brothers getting picked over Andrew Wiggins and Joel Embiid. Even Aaron Gordon, I believe I got a steal. He was still on the board when the 18th pick came around. I picked him up as fast as I could. Along with Isaiah Austin, I mean, there is so many steals in this draft. I think he's like 7'2", 7'1". I mean, I wish I could have kept him, but as you guys will see later on in this episode, I get my star center, or at least my starting center, to complement LaMarcus Aldridge. Now, I don't sign a lot of my players from last year because, honestly, Wesley Matthews is a beast. One of the most underrated shooting guards in the league, but I don't like his jump shot. I've said this so many times before. I don't like his jump shot. Can never get accustomed to it. I don't know if it changed from the 360 version, but I'm just sticking to my guns here and saying I don't like his jump shot. After the offseason, this is where I do the majority of my trades to get my big man, Al Horford. I honestly kind of feel dirty about giving up Nick Batum. I really wanted him to stay on the team. Maybe I could eventually trade for him again, but as of right now, my team just doesn't need that right now since we have Jabari, who will be starting. We lose a good guy, but then we also get a good guy back in Courtney Lee. I really liked him last season. Good role player or starter. A little bit overpaid though, but good defense too. The next trade's also beneficial for us too. We get CJ Miles and Tristan Thompson. Both good role guys on my team. Tristan Thompson, I'm not expecting much from him. I'm not expecting him to start. If he starts complaining about his minutes, then I'll trade him for something better. And then the last trade we do is just for minor things. We get Lavoy Allen and Brandon Davies. But other than that, we're ready to start up the new season. The new MyGM. the new Everything New. The Everything New series. I'll show you guys my roster, and then we're getting straight into our first game with the Phoenix Suns. This is like deja vu all over again. I remember the Phoenix Suns game was the first MyGM game I posted, and it was the first game that was like cut off because my Elgato didn't record it all the way through. So I'm happy that this is a complete fresh start, starting against the first team I went up against in, I don't even know what to call it. Should I call it like version 1 of my Blazers MyGM, or should I don't know. I'll call this version 2. Sure, why not? I'll probably put something stupid like that in the title. But we're still playing on Superstar difficulty. Still not a big fan of Superstar difficulty, but I'm doing it for you guys. And although I may get tough losses here and there, I think it's much more exciting for me to play, and I guess exciting for you guys to watch as well, even though if it can be frustrating at times. But the Phoenix Suns, they're the big surprise of this season, just as big of a surprise as Portland is. I honestly wanted to do a Phoenix Suns MyGM, but you know, gotta stick with my roots and do a Portland Trail Blazers MyGM, because the Phoenix Suns team is so broken on paper, not in real life apparently, but it's just something that seems fun to rebuild their team. Portland's not really broken except for like their center position and maybe their shooting guard position and maybe their small forward position. Okay, maybe they're a little bit broken, but not as broken as the Phoenix Suns would be for rebuilding. Now with this talented team I have, with Aaron Gordon, Jabari Parker, Al Horford, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Tristan Thompson, I have so many good guys on this roster now. It's kind of hard to give everybody touches to the ball, and I could already smell it. That smell is awful. You know, these good guys coming off the bench and not accepting their role and their playing time and losing morale, and then eventually leads to trades. I don't like that smell, but we'll stick with what we have at the start, and then if anything happens, we'll adjust to it later in the season. And I'm really curious to let you guys know if you want me to start up another MyGM mode besides the Blazers, because I'm really interested in doing more stuff with NBA 2K, but since the game's so broken for the Xbox One, I don't want to post my career. I hate it, you guys know that. And I'm kind of scared to post my team, because now that everybody has Jordan and Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, etc., I'm pretty scared to play that now, considering my team sucks. Who's my best player? Paul George, possibly? And then after that, Evan Turner and Michael Carter-Williams. Those are my top 3 best players on my team. So I'm pretty scared to play my team. I hate my career. The only option left I have is either to play Versus Online or play the funner version of that, MyGM. I know there's a thing under Quick Match or whatever, online leagues. I don't know if that's like online version of MyGM. I have no idea what that is. Never even checked it out on YouTube. I don't even know if people post that on YouTube, but there's a thing under the Quick Match section that has online leagues. I'm curious to find out what that is. If it's like a MyGM online association, then I'll probably join one of those if that's even possible. But I really want to start up another MyGM mode or another series for NBA 2K14, because I don't play my Xbox One nearly as much as I'd want to. I only have 2 games for it, one of them being NBA 2K14 and that one being broken most of the time, so I don't have a lot of options. So let me know if you want me to start up another MyGM mode besides the Blazers, because I'm really anxious to do one, especially the Atlanta Hawks. That was the first MyGM I ever started when I didn't record it, because I was always planning on doing the Blazers. But you know, that team also seems fun to rebuild as well, along with the Phoenix Suns, the Boston Celtics, maybe, just maybe even the Spurs. I know they're a good team, but the Spurs and the Blazers, you know, Spurs for my hometown, Blazers for the swagness. That's a term I don't use often, swagness. But this was a down-to-the-wire game with the Phoenix Suns. Really close game, and a really hard loss as well. With only a few seconds left, I let him drive to the basket and get the 2 points to win by 2. That really sucks. I mean, I was going in this season thinking, yeah, fresh start, fresh everything. It's going to be a good season, but then I lose my first game. So hopefully I can turn it around, and hopefully there will be many more wins on Superstar difficulty rather than losses. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait till next post. So talk to you guys later. Bye bye.